Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is Monday, March 2nd, 2026, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 2, starting in verse 11. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had an occasion where you find yourself falling back into the same patterns, the same depraved thinking that you were in before you accepted Jesus as your Lord? Have you ever found yourself chasing fantasy or wishing for things that other people had, thinking it's not fair that they've got it and you don't? That's coveting, right? Have you ever had a situation where, well, life is not what you wanted it to be, and so you're looking for anything that will make you feel a little bit better? We all have. And, you know, this morning in my reading in Proverbs, we read about, in verse 12, being rescued from the way of evil, from the one who says perverse things, from those who abandon the right path to walk the ways of darkness, from those who enjoy doing evil and celebrate perversion, whose paths are crooked and whose ways are devious. I was reading those and thinking about the fact that describes me often. Why? Well, how do I get rescued from that? And the reality is, if it's me, how much harder is it to be rescued from that? Yes, I know that I need to avoid people like that, but what if that description was me? What is my rescue? In the verses just before this, Solomon is reminding us about wisdom. And in verse 10, he says, "For wisdom will enter your mind, and knowledge will delight your heart. Discretion will watch over you. Your ability to create a plan will hedge you in. And understanding will guard you. Your ability to reason. Your discernment will guard you." Those are the things that will rescue you from the way of evil, from saying perverse things, from abandoning the right path to walk in the way of darkness, enjoying doing evil and celebrating perversion because those paths are crooked and ways are devious. As I was thinking about all this morning, I realized, it really does come down to focus. Where is my mind? What am I thinking about? Am I redirecting at every moment that I am thinking about other things? I'm currently, probably can't hear it right now, but currently running an embroidery project. This is my day off from my regular day job, but I have an embroidery job that needs to get done. There's 9 coats that have a lot of embroidery. It's hours worth of work. And it's really easy to get hyper-focused in that. Because if something goes wrong, those are expensive coats and I can't afford to replace one. So I've got to be on top of it constantly. Is it wrong to be hyper-focused on that task? No. But I am learning that by being hyper-focused and doing it as unto the Lord, realizing that I'm doing this work because it's the work God brought me, and I'm honoring Him in it, and I'm keeping Him at the forefront of my focus, I can do that. And in that, wisdom will enter my mind. Knowledge will delight my heart. Discretion will watch over me. Understanding will guard me. It's when I get distracted and run off on 1,000 different mediums that the machine crashes and I've got to fix problems, instead of staying focused on the things he has for me today. My statement is God's driving it in me, but it's true for all of us. It really comes down to, where is your focus? Is it on your Savior, Jesus Christ? Is it in honoring him in your words, your actions, your thoughts? Or is it being allowed to drift? And it's in those drifts that we find ourselves stuck, buried in the perverseness of our old patterns and the patterns of this world. Just something to think about today, guys. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.